Get a move on. That sun is really... Look at the lens flare. It's like J.J. Abrams. Holy shit. Bloody Nora. Ah, now it's shining in my face as well. Jesus. Enough of that shit, man. Damn. Okay, where are you going? Make a decision. And there we go. Hello, everybody. How are we? Welcome to the first driving vlog in like a year. I think I did this just before I went to... whatchamacallit last year? New Zealand last year. So... Christ knows when. A year and a... No, when did I go to New Zealand? July. So would have done this in June. Which is a long-ass time ago. So yeah, I've had some stuff happen to me, which is all sorts of delightful fun. And basically it's been the worst 24 hours of my life, hence why I look like shit. Yeah, so I figured I'd go for a drive to make myself feel better and then have a vent to all of you. I'm also squinting because the sun's sort of in my eyes and I've lost my sunglasses. Which is terrible because they cost me like $5. It's terrible. But yeah, so I started this just god-awful 24 hours, sort of yesterday afternoon-ish, about this time really. Oh shit, it's 1:10. Wow, I didn't realise it was that late. But yeah, basically I was on Battlefield, like playing with some friends, and it was awesome. And I was having a fantastic time, like the best time I'd had on a video game in a while. And when I say friends, I mean like people that I play, not so much friends, but people that I play with on that server a lot. It was pretty awesome. And then the internet decided to cuck it, as it does, rather often, and basically kicked me off and I couldn't get back on. And after like an hour, or not an hour, probably half an hour of just fiddling around and trying to get it to work. Look at the lens flare, holy Christ. Yeah, after like probably half an hour of like fiddling around and trying to get it to work, I basically got it back up and running. And then it started to crash, which is just wonderful. And I got these, it's like crashes that I've never had before. If that can stop. Okay, well, I'm having that apparently. But yeah, basically I had these crashes, which I'd never really had before. They weren't blue screen, but basically the computer would freeze up and I'd get like two different colors on each screen. Like the left one would be like black with sort of gray stripes down it, and the other one would be like a not maroon, like a beige color with like a maroony dark beige stripes going down it, which is really weird. And I'm thinking, okay, that's not good. That's some sort of like graphics related error. And basically it happened 2 or 3 times. And I thought, okay, that's not good. I'll shut down the computer. I'll restart it. Blah blah blah. And I also had the issue after I would restart the computer from the crashes, where essentially there would be no video signal going to the monitors after I rebooted it. So what I had to do was basically unplug everything, like all the cords, like the video cords and such connectors, plug them back in and then reboot the computer again, and then it would work. So I just thought, oh god, I've probably got some drivers that need updating, blah blah blah, I'll figure it out later. So with everything not working, I thought, okay, I've been working on the City Skylines video earlier in the day, and I've been editing it for like, probably 8 hours work into it, if you count like recording and editing and everything, which isn't up yet, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But basically, I thought, okay, I'm not doing anything, I'll start rendering that out. And because it's like an hour and 10-minute video, it was going to take like 2 hours to render. So I started that and went and did my thing, watched some YouTube videos, did some other editing, did some projects for like classes that I have. I've got some assessments that I need to work on. So I did that, came back 2 hours later, it was all done. So I thought, okay, I'll watch it, I'll see how it's rendered out. Everything had rendered out properly. I thought, okay, this is good, everything's going well. You're going left, and I can't see a blinker. But yeah, basically, oh look, he's taking photos. Lovely. Basically, it rendered out fine, so I thought, awesome. I got off the video preview, go back to where the file was, and Vegas has done its thing where it somehow manages to disappear a file. I don't know what it does. It's done it, not many times, but it's done it probably half a dozen times in the past. And it always seems to be with the big projects that tend to like take hours to render. So basically it disappears the file. There's no way to get it back. I don't know where it goes. I don't understand it. I can't be bothered to fix it. So yeah, 8 hours of work and 2 hours of rendering, and I had nothing, which was fantastic. So I left it. I was utterly defeated. This was sometime in the evening. Went and had dinner. Then I decided to, okay, I'll render it out again. I tried to play Battlefield again, and I had the same crashes before, so I thought, try rendering this thing out again. Went for a drive, had a shower, did some general things that you do it in the evening. Came back, video had rendered out fine, and it hadn't disappeared because I copied it to multiple places instantly. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to lose it this time. And indeed, it was all good. So basically, what I did was I said, okay, I'll stop playing Battlefield because I was basically started playing Battlefield a little bit after that. I thought, okay, I'll stop because it's about 8:30, and I kind of want this video to get as much time to upload because it's going to be a big upload. It's like a 4.9 gig file, so it's going to take a long time to get up. So basically, I started uploading it, and all was well. Finished off the evening, wasn't too bad. A little bit annoying with some issues and that, but I thought, okay, everything's turned out for the better. It's all fine. I get up the next morning and discover that sometime in the night the internet has disconnected. Therefore, this video that was already going to take like 18 hours to upload has only uploaded 5%, which is not ideal. So I flipped to shit, basically. I went out, I violently disconnected my modem and reconnected it. I don't know how you violently unplug a cord, but I managed to do it. And all seemed to be rather well. It started re-uploading. I thought, okay, now that it's uploading again, I'll go and I'll start taking some pictures in City Skylines for screenshots so I can get a thumbnail. Boot up City Skylines, I get the same graphical glitch. It crashes. Even a hard reset wouldn't turn it off this time, so I basically had to turn it off at the power, which is shit. So I thought, okay, this is not working. I'm just going to basically clean everything and like reseat RAM and not my CPU because I can't be asked to do that, but my GPU and shit. So I did that. I cleaned everything out. There was like metric arse ton of dust. I spent probably an hour and a half cleaning it, and probably 45 minutes of that was just cleaning the GPU, which I'd never cleaned properly before. And there was all this dust in the heatsink and on the fan, so I took the fans off and everything and cleaned it all out, and it was all beautiful. And I thought, okay, this is gonna be good. Plug everything back in, put it back in my room, connect everything up. The computer starts cycling power. I press the button, fans spin up, it goes off. Press the button, goes on, turns off. And then it starts cycling itself, so it'll sort of turn up, fans will spin up, then it'll immediately turn itself off. So I thought, oh, what's going on now? I can't do this. This is such a pain in the ass. So I took it out again. I'd had some issues getting the RAM resetted before, so I thought, oh, that might be it. That'd probably explain it. So I resetted the RAM. Lo and behold, it's all good. So I thought, oh, finally, everything's actually fixed now. Nothing else can possibly go wrong. Computer boots up. There's no DVI signal going through, or no HDMI signal going through. Basically, none of my video connectors were working. Oh my God, the sun, holy hell. Look at that. Oh, J.J. Abrams, eat your heart out. Can I fix that with that? Not really. It's so bad. Anyway, this really is some J.J. Abrams shit right here, isn't it? Wow, this is not a good time to record in the day. I need to record when the sun's higher. It's also winter. Look at, oh, Christ. But yeah, basically there's no video signals going through. And which makes it look real grand as well. Oh, there we go. But yeah, there's no video signal going through, so I thought, oh, no, don't tell me. At this point, I sort of figured, like, okay, I was having graphical issues last night. Fuck off, son. I was having graphical issues last night. I've cleaned it. Maybe I've done something to an already dying graphics card that's put the nail in the coffin. But I thought, like, I was very careful. I was always grounded. I didn't touch the PCB. I was very, very careful with everything. I was standing on a wooden floor, no carpet, no anything. Of course, always grounding myself on the case and everything. I thought, okay, we'll see how it goes. I unplugged it, put it back in, still not working. So I thought, okay, let's try a different PCI slot. Put in the new PCI slot, don't work. Then I try and I disconnect the GPU, and I thought, okay, there's one way to see if it is the GPU, and that's to use the onboard motherboard graphics driver or graphics hardware and see if I can actually get a DVI signal. I plug it into the back of the motherboard, so it's using the CPU graphics, the integrated graphics in that. GPU's not in, DVI signal comes up. Graphics card's dead, which is not good, really. It's not as, like, because last year I had, actually, funnily enough, while I'm on the subject of all this, I recorded this driving vlog just after I had the big PC issue last year. So that was kind of interesting. Also, funnily enough, I'm wearing that same jacket. I really need to update my fashion. But yeah, that's quite interesting. But anyway, I had an issue last year where I lost an SSD. So that's like losing a GPU is not as bad in the sense that I don't actually use any data or lose any data, because I lost like a lot of games saves and just stuff and pictures and things when I lost my SSD. GPU is not so bad from that perspective, but it is bad from the perspective that it is the single most expensive piece of hardware in the entire system. I cannot see a fucking thing because you're hanging out a mile. Okay, there's no one there, we good. Ah! So that went well. Too much torque, that's what it is, this car, too much torque, god damn, it just pulled the mount off. It is shaking a little bit now though, which is not ideal, so if I could just push that down, that'd be beautiful. I'm gonna have to pull over up here and fix that actually. Yeah, it's shaking a whole bunch. If I could not go in any of those massive holes, that'd be perfect. Okay. On the fly fixing. Oh, no, you're not really working for me. Hang on. Just wanna. Okay. Fuck you too, then. I suppose. No, not really working. I just want you to sit there if you could. It's a completely different angle to what we were at before, but you know, I could just sort of sit there. That's better. That's probably actually a better angle than we had before. Okay, I'm in park, so that might help. Okay, there's a massive blind spot there as well, which is fun. Anyway, oh yeah, this is a much better angle. Look at that, it's so much more relaxed and lovely. Oh, anyway. But yeah, I forget what I was talking about. Graphics. Oh yeah, no, it's not, using the GPU is not as bad from a data loss point of view, but it is bad from the point of view that it's the single most expensive component in it, and also from a time lost perspective, because I can't get a new GPU quickly, because in Newcastle, Jesus above me, in Newcastle there's no like big PC stores. There's a couple of stores, but there's sort of, oh, this is so much better angle, so much clearer. But there's stores where they mark up everything ridiculously, and it's kind of expensive to buy stuff. SSDs aren't so bad because they're all around $100, it doesn't matter. When you're talking GPUs, there can be a difference of like 50 or 60 bucks, which is a bit ridiculous, so won't be buying any of them. So what I'm going to do is, I still have that City Skylines to upload, and this as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to RMA the card and see what they say. If they want to give me a refund, good. Probably not. If they send me a new card, that's also good. But either way, I don't think I'll be able to make videos anytime particularly soon. So the dilemma I have is, do I RMA it and then wait and basically, because I'll probably get my card back, which I don't really want, I prefer a refund, but that's probably what they'll give me. Or do I RMA it and then just buy a new card so that I can make videos in the meantime? But then if they do send me the card back, then I've got two cards and I can't really like do anything with one of them. I suppose I could sell one, but I don't know. So it's sort of a bit of a dilemma for me, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. So I'll just RMA it, or I've emailed them and see what they want to do about it, and then I'll sort of make a decision from there. But City Skylines, of course, that's still got to go up. A lot of work went into that, so hopefully you all enjoyed that. That'll be coming up in probably a day after this or something like that. But I just wanted to make a video to let you all know exactly what the hell's going on. I'm not just sort of stopping making videos because I am lazy. There'll be a break in videos because I don't have the hardware. I literally can't play games. I can use my computer, so I'll be able to edit this. My CPU can be used, blah, blah, blah. That's all fine. I can Reddit. I can go on Reddit if I want. But I can edit and render and do all that sort of stuff. No problems at all. I'm going to go right here. There's a detour up there. What are they doing? I've got power lines by the looks of it. But yeah, I can edit and render, so I'll be able to do this, but I can't play games, basically, so looks like I'm stuck to Xbox for playing games. I don't have a capture card, so I can't really capture anything on that. Not that there's anything on Xbox that any of you would particularly want to see, at least not on this channel, because it's very much based around strategy and simulation games and that sort of thing. Where are you going? You are going straight through. Very good. Thank you. Blink off. Okay. These blinkers are really... yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that's what's going on, basically. In other news, some more happy news, some actually really exciting news. Deligracy and the Sim Supply are having a meetup in Sydney on the 15th, this Sunday. And that's pretty damn awesome, actually. I'm really quite excited about that. I'm in Newcastle, so it's only about a 2-hour drive down there, so I'm going to be heading down for the day. Should be quite cool. I'm really looking forward to it. If any of you are going to it, hopefully I'll be able to meet you there, because that'd be quite cool, actually. So if any of you are actually heading to the meetup in Sydney, let me know, and maybe we can catch up. I don't want to hijack their meet or anything like that. But if any of you are there, it'll be cool to actually meet some of you in person. So that'll be quite awesome, actually. So basically, I'll be heading down there. I think the meet starts at 11:30, so I'll probably leave here at like 8:30-ish, probably, because it'll take like 2.5 hours, because it's under the bridge. It's in Bradfield Park, under the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Lovely, lovely spot there. But that'll probably take me 2.5 hours, depending on traffic, to get there. So I'll give myself a little bit of leeway, and then got to find a park. So yeah, bit of an adventure. I might be vlogging it, actually. I'll see how we go. This setup for the whole thing seems to be going okay. I'm just filming this on my phone right now because it's actually better than the camera that I have. The camera's not exactly ideal for like filming and that, so yeah. Yeah, that's quite exciting. So if any of you are there, let me know on Twitter on the day if you're going there, so you can tweet me if you can't find me there, and we can say hi. Don't be afraid to come say hi. If you're thinking you're awkward, then I'm probably just as awkward, so don't worry about it. We can be awkward together, it's all good. I'm also in a different car than the last driving vlog I did, which is kind of cool. I bought a new car, traded in the old one. There we go, make it through that set of lights, no cops, fantastic. Slow it on down now. That was such a dickhead move as well. I'm going to get caught at the same set of lights, but I just kind of wanted to plant it a little bit. But yeah, I'm in a different car. I traded in my old car, which I didn't really... What the fuck are you doing, woman? I reckon you should pull a little bit slower up to that thing. What do you reckon? Right? Just a little bit slower. 5k is too fast. You could crash. There you go. Oh, yeah, no, she's slowing down. Oh, look at her. She's speeding up. Calm down. Calm down, little lady. What do you think you're doing? Jeez, what is she doing? Are you going straight ahead? Are you legit going straight ahead? You are. Okay, well. Oh, holy hell. Okay, I'm going ahead of you then. There we go. Ultimate dickhead move. All right. Anyways, yeah, it's difficult when I'm sort of trying to figure out what traffic's doing and trying to talk at the same time, because I prefer not to crash, especially whilst using a phone, because that's not going to be good for me. I know I have low battery power. Chill out. Anyway, enough about cars. Of course, if you are going to the meet, then let me know. Give me a tweet on the day and we can catch up. That'll be quite cool. But that's all I'll have to say, so I'm going to get on out of here before I have a car accident, and I will see you soon or something. I don't know. That's not my outro. I can't do anything else but my outro. So, bye.